How do you know if you're doing it right? Meaning, how do you know if you're walking towards the manifestation of your harmonious twin flame union? How do you know? There's a lot of ideas that might come to your mind of indicators of if you are doing it right. There's actually only one metric for to determine your success. And this comes from, I was recently watching a life purpose class with Jeff and Shalia. If you've watched my videos and you know that I'm a Twin Flames Universe student, and I am very much a studious student when it comes to Twin Flame Ascension School and life purpose class, because that's how I manifested and healed the physical separation. I'm sorry, how I healed the physical separation in my union and manifested harmonious twin flame union. And so I was watching a life purpose class, and Jeff and Shalia were asking the students, what is an indication that your or metric of success that you're moving toward, or that you're doing it right? How do you know if you're doing it right? And a lot of students gave a variety of different answers. Are you following the good feeling? Just a variety of answers. And so it inspired me to create this video and share the message with you. How do you know if you're working towards manifesting your harmonious union? And how do you know if there's an indicator that it's actually manifesting for you? Well, that one metric of success is, are you moving towards your heart's desires? Are you moving towards your dreams manifest? And are you doing everything that you can and everything that you're guided to ensure that you're manifesting your harmonious twin flame union? And know that you're not doing it alone. You have a partnership with the universe, God, source, whatever you prefer to call it. It's an active partnership. And in that partnership, a lot of your work is inner work, inner healing work. And then as you do that inner healing work, the next step, often, action step, is provided in your journey. And so are you can ask yourself right now, are you doing absolutely everything that you can and that your inner guidance is guiding you to do in order to move towards your dreams and desires manifest? Or are you, in a sense, sitting on the sideline? Have you given up on yourself? Have you, taken on the energy of, well, I really desire to be with my twin flame, but this just isn't for me. It's too hard. It's too difficult. It's a struggle. I don't know if it's going to happen for me in this lifetime. Have you given up on yourself? Are you sitting in victim mentality and feeling like, well, they're off with this person, and I can't compete with that. Maybe comparing yourself to a third party situation or a karmic. Are you giving up on yourself? Or are you, looking at these experiences and these challenges that you're having in your union, and are you looking at them as an opportunity to grow? Are you looking at it as, well, this is a challenge, a mountain to climb in my union, and I know that as long as I don't give up on myself, I will conquer that mountain? Because your harmonious union is inevitable. It is a guarantee, but it does require that you move towards it. You can't just sit and wait for it to fall out of the sky into your lap. That's just not what it doesn't work like that. We do manifest miracles and we do manifest blessings, but we're an active participant in that miracle and that blessing manifesting. There's really, you can't just sit and not creating your reality, because if you're sitting and you're not actively partaking in creating your reality, then you're going to find that things get created for you, because the opposite of empowerment is powerlessness. And so you're going to attract, situations and experience to you where you feel powerless. And so you're going to feel like, yeah, like that karmic or that third party situation, like they're coming and they're taking your man or your woman and your twin flame, and they're getting to cultivate a life with them. Well, this is where you want to look at that and empower yourself by taking your power back. And power is peace. Power is not control. Control is a form of fear. It stems from fear and fearing that you're not going to get what you want. And that's not how you create in your reality. You can create with fear and control, but it's not sustainable. eventually crumble like sand through your fingers. And so you want to create something sustainable. And the way that you do that is from a place of peace. And peace being, moving through your upsets, moving through the feelings that this person is presenting to you or that your twin flame is mirroring to you right now. If they're seeming to not be choosing you, don't sit in victim mentality or give up on yourself. That's not what you do. What you do is well, what are they showing me right now? Well, apply the mirror exercise, and they're showing you that in some way you're not choosing yourself. In some capacity, you're not choosing yourself, and you're only going to know the answer to that specifically for you by exploring your heart. And you can do journaling. Journaling is a wonderful way that I've, discovered insights and blocks that I'm moving through in my union. It's very powerful, just like putting it on paper, or even just expressing yourself, like with a supportive friend or family member, or even a coach, if you have a coach, expressing and walking through the challenge that you're having. You're going to find that you have, oh, that's why that's happening. And so going back to the example I was using, if you feel that your twin flame's not choosing you, where are you not choosing yourself? And a big one for me when I was moving through this was I was not in alignment with my divine self. I was not um, moving forward in my life purpose, because we all have a purpose. And if you're out of alignment with your purpose and you're not choosing yourself, you're not actually doing what you're being called to do. And what you're called to do is where your happiness is. It's what your joy stems from, is being in perfect alignment with what you're designed and created to do, your function. And that doesn't mean that you have to be perfectly aligned to that, but it does mean that you've got to be actively choosing to align to that. And as long as you're choosing to align to, your divine self, and you're choosing love in your life, that's naturally going to magnetize your twin flame to you, because they're going to want to meet you in that place. That's where they know you, as your authentic self. So I don't want to get too far away from the initial reason for this video. Is, yes, are you moving towards what it is that you desire, whether it be your twin flame, your life purpose, whatever you are envisioning for your life? Are you moving towards that? Are you actively participating in the relationship that you have with God, in seeing that to come to fruition? Remember, God is the leader in that. Like, you don't need to lead. You let God lead you, but you do let God point to you. Hey, you're out of alignment here. Love yourself there. Hey, you're not loving yourself here. You have a hurt. You love yourself there. And as I was sharing before, a quick way to identify where you're not in alignment with yourself is by applying the mirror exercise. All right. So to summarize this video is, are you moving in the direction of your heart's desires? Are you remaining in a state of victim mentality and powerlessness? Are you quitting on yourself? Are you giving up? And even too, like, let's say you start moving in the direction of your desires and you get pushback. Let's say your twin flame pushes back on that. That's a test. Are you going to stay true to yourself, or are you going to give up? Are you going to say, see, I told you, like, I'm moving in the direction, I'm loving myself, and see, they just did that thing again. That's a test. Don't give up on yourself. You keep going, because they're pushing on those weaknesses, and those weaknesses are within you, and they're loving you there by showing you, hey, I'm going to push on this. Are you going to cave, or are you going to continue to show up for yourself? And you want to always continue to show up for yourself, because as you do, your roots are going to grow very firm and sturdy, and they'll no longer push on that, because you'll be solid in never giving up on yourself and always moving in the direction of your heart's dreams and desires. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, if you desire twin flame support, as I said before, I'm a master certified Ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. Just reach out and we'll get you started. I'm happy to support you in seeing that you manifest everything that you want in your life. All right, thank you for watching. We'll see you.